The National Wool Growers Association of South Africa is currently holding their 90th annual Congress. This year, the Congress will look at sustainable wool. The Congress also allows for all in the industry to speak on the challenges faced by farmers.
Like any other industry, wool farmers have been affected by the redundant economy. Commercial, communal and emerging farmers say apart from the drought, farming has been tough.
2 years ago, financially farmers were doing quite well because there was growth in our industry. Our prices for our products rose dramatically, but everything's dropped off in this last financial year. Our incomes have dropped by between 30 and 40%, and even more in some cases. And we find that our products out there in the market haven't come down in the same way.
As black and emerging and communal farmers, we are alleged not to be playing a good role in the GDP or growth of the country. It is not because we don't like to. It is not because we don't have brains to play a role. But the playing level is not conducive. The blacks or the emerging farmers, they need that there be a development bank. The government need to open a separate development bank which is going to help us. You can't be a commercial farmer without a backup from the bank.
The South African wool industry is said to be in a privileged position, identified as an industry with ample opportunity for growth.
Well, this is a very important industry to the country, given the quality of wool produced, that it's an industry that creates employment in some of the poorest and most desolate reaches of the country, and its contribution is a very valuable export product in a country that routinely runs up trade deficits. It's an industry with a vast potential and a huge capacity for growth, but it faces a series of obstacles. One of those is uncertainty around government policy. Second is predation and predators. Third is stock theft.
Wool prices are doing well. Buyers believe this trend will continue due to international market demand exceeding supply. A foot and mouth disease outbreak earlier this year also affected exports.
The ban from China on the States, and that is really a trouble for the whole industry on the States. For the farmers on the one side, it's about short wool, so we struggle to transport or export short wool because China is the biggest market for short wool. So most of that wool is bought by the buyers on the States, but with financial consequences for them because they are only being paid when they ship the wool, and the wool can't be shipped on the States. So that happens that when they buy a lot of wool that can't be shipped, they're out of the next auction. So
the two-day Congress will seek to address issues facing farmers, creating partnerships with emerging commercial farmers and growing the industry. Iwe Bodi, SABC News, Port Elizabeth.
Some international